This is the new Koenigsegg CCGT1, the latest model from Koenigsegg. Like other Koenigsegg's, production is extremely limited. Only 70 cars will be made worldwide. It was also introduced at Monterey Car Week just a few days ago. So, what exactly is this car? The CCGT1 shares its chassis with the Koenigsegg CC850. But while the CC850 is essentially a modern evolution of the original Koenigsegg CC, the very first car ever built by Koenigsegg, the CCGT1 is something completely different. This car is an evolution of the first and only race car ever built by Koenigsegg, the CCGT. So, what's the story? Back in 2007, Koenigsegg developed its first proper race car, designed to actually compete on track, the Koenigsegg CCGT. It was powered by a 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V8, producing around 600 horsepower. But here's the crazy part. It never actually got the chance to race. Just 2 months after Koenigsegg started shakedown testing the CCGT, the ACO and FIA changed the regulations for the GT1 class. Carbon monocoques were no longer allowed, and the minimum production requirement jumped from just 20 cars over several years to 350 cars per year. Those new rules basically killed the project before it even had the chance to compete. And now, the story continues with this. So, let's take a closer look. You've probably seen the Koenigsegg CC850 before, and yeah, these two cars look pretty similar, especially around the doors and the roof, because they share the same basic structure. But there are a lot of new changes. For starters, and a much more aggressive aerodynamic package. And just look at that massive rear wing. Even though it looks huge, it's actually an active wing, meaning it can move and adjust depending on what the car is doing, similar to the system we've seen on the Koenigsegg Sade's Spear. Then there's the bodywork. Yes, it's made from carbon fiber, but this isn't painted white. The carbon fiber itself is actually white. Honestly, I have no idea how they managed to do that, but it looks absolutely incredible. This material is incredibly difficult to make. Just look at carbon fiber. Normally, it's always dark in color. Some car manufacturers have experimented with different shades, but they usually still stay on the darker side. Now, Koenigsegg has managed to make it bright. And if you think about it, this could be the first bright-colored carbon fiber in the world. Maybe in the not-too-distant future, we'll see even more colors, perhaps yellow, light blue, or something else entirely. And apparently, there are some practical advantages too. Unlike normal white paint, which can slowly fade or yellow over time, this material is designed to maintain its appearance. Koenigsegg calls it ghost fiber, and it doesn't just look cool. The material also helps keep the weight down, making the CCGT1 one of the lightest cars Koenigsegg has ever built. There's also this small display right here showing things like the fuel level and oil pressure. So when the car comes into the pits, the crew can quickly see what the car needs. Then there's the cooling. Since this car was inspired by a race car, cooling is obviously a huge part of the design. Just look at all those massive air intakes. There are intakes at the front, on the sides, and even on top. They help cool the front brakes, rear brakes, engine, suspension components, and probably a lot more. I honestly don't know exactly what every single intake is for, but one thing is clear. This thing was designed to keep performing lap after lap without overheating. And now, let's talk about the engine. The CCGT1 is powered by Koenigsegg's proven twin-turbo V8, producing 1,280 horsepower on regular pump fuel and an insane 1,600 horsepower on E85 biofuel. A bespoke roof scoop and upgraded cooling systems help make sure the car can deliver consistent performance during extended track sessions. Power goes exclusively to the rear wheels through Koenigsegg's incredibly compact and ultra-fast light-speed transmission. Drivers can choose between the standard sequential transmission, which delivers lightning-fast shifts with a proper mechanical feel, or the optional 6-speed engaged shift system. Both systems come with paddle shifters. But the ESS takes things even further by adding a gated manual shifter, a clutch pedal, and even a fully automatic mode. Basically, whatever kind of driving experience you want, this car has it all. Alright, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running for my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall. Mirror, mirror, don't you lie. I can see it in my eyes. Truth gon' surface every time, even when they want captions, not scriptures. They want clout, not pictures.